All right, setup video. Here we go. We'll start with shit that like you kind of see in the background, and realistically it's just this. So we have a couple of floating shelves from Amazon. These two shelving units just hold a bunch of memorabilia, decorations, stuff like that. They're also from Amazon. I'm not sure exactly like what brand, but I'll attempt to find them and link them in the description. There's just a little lamp. I think we got this from like Walmart or something. Dog bed, coffee table that just holds our router, and then a speaker that's not plugged into anything. And this just kind of ascends into heaven. But no, this is a like 50-foot Ethernet cable that goes into our attic and then into my wife's room. So she has her own gaming setup and she's hardwired in. Only other important thing, I guess, is an air purifier, because all the electronics and shit and all the dog hair kind of helps save it a little bit. But here's the setup. So turn the light off. Nice. Now it's much more gamer-esque. But anyway, we'll start with furniture. Chair is the Logitech Herman Millar Embody chair. I love it. I've had it for 3 years. It's expensive, but it's kind of an investment. If you play a lot, you sit down a lot, and you want to protect your back, get you a nice office chair. The little gaming racing chairs are just garbage. This is the IKEA Alex drawer, and just like the same black finish that the coffee table's in. And then we've got the IKEA left corner desk. This is the BEACN, BEACN desk, and this is the non-motorized version, also in that black finish. I don't know if you consider like boom arm and shit, but this is the Elgato LP boom arm. I don't know if you consider that furniture, but whatever. And then dual articulating monitor stand. The name brand is like HUANO, HUANO. I just got it off of Amazon. All right, let's get into tech. So I use the BEACN USB mic. It's very simple to use, looks good, works and sounds good, so I'm all for that. This left monitor, this is not the one that I game on, and this is the Doe Spectrum 4K. Doe used to be branded Eve, but it's essentially a 27-inch, 144 hertz 4K monitor. It was like one of the first monitors to have HDMI 2.1, so I got this whenever like I was still on Xbox Series X. The monitor I game on is the ASUS ROG Swift OLED. So it's a 27-inch OLED, 240 refresh rate, 0.3 millisecond response time, 1440p. I mean, it's got everything. It's got A&D Freesync Premium, G-Sync Premium. It's got like a little amp if you want to just plug headphones directly into your TV, your monitor. And it's also got LEDs on the back, which I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see them there. They're not bright or anything, but they are there. For the camera, this is the Razer Kiwi Pro. So, and I don't know that that's how you say it, but it's a 4K webcam. I was kind of torn between this one and Elgato's Webcam Pro, but I went with this one because of how it focuses more on the face and just kind of gives like a soft blur to the background. Elgato's just kind of like captures everything in the room. So if you have like a really sick backdrop that you definitely want people to notice, probably go with the Elgato. All right, mouse and keyboard. I've had these for fucking 5 years probably. I think this is the Black Widow Ultimate, but it's in the Mercury colorway. And then this is the Death Adder, Pit Viper, fucking the Viper Ultimate. So that's cool. And then I just went with the Mercury, which is like this white and silver colorway, just because it kind of breaks up all like the black furniture and black electronics. For audio, I use the Kiwi ears Orchestra lights. As you can see, they're hooked up to this. It's not a custom cable, but it's an aftermarket cable from Amazon. And then those are plugged into the Topping DX3 Pro Plus amp DAC. Got a little candle there. But yeah, this audio setup is great. Generally, the directional audio in Call of Duty, which is the main game I play, kind of fucking sucks. So even with this, the directional audio is better, but it's not great. So for controllers, I only use Battle Beaver. So I'm not paid for or sponsored by anyone. So what I'll say is Battle Beaver's quality is not any better, even though you're paying 3 to 4 times for their controller. Their lead times, ship times, customer service are not great. However, they have the best customization of any controller, so you can make it exactly how you want it, and make it as comfortable as you want it. So because of that, because I'm an absolute believer that if it's not comfortable, you won't play with it, or you won't play well with it or consistently with it, that's kind of why I went with them. Now, how I run my controller is I've got 3 paddles on the back, buttons on the back, whatever. And bottom left is X, top left is triangle, and then the right is circle. So that's that. I've got digital tap bumpers, triggers, as you can see, or hear, whatever. Digital tap bumpers, triggers, and analog sticks. I won't be getting the analog sticks again, but anyway, this is enough talking about a fucking controller. Realistically, use what you think is comfortable. I have like medium size hands, I guess, so a PS4 controller is comfortable. All right, anything I'm missing like this way? No. Oh, Elgato ring light. Yeah. Elgato foot pedal. There we go. So the far left button is set to deafen, middle button is set to mute, and then the right one's just unprogrammed. So yeah, come on in, bro. All right, so the PC, this is kind of the big thing that's powering everything. Yes, ma'am. All right. Anyway, the PC is the main thing powering everything. So this is from Paradox Customs. Like I said, I'm not paid for or sponsored by anyone, but Paradox is the way to go objectively, in my opinion. So the case is the Thermaltake Core P6, obviously in white. CPU is the Intel i9-13900K. GPU is the Gigabyte Aero 4090. For RAM, it's 48 gigs of 7200 megahertz RAM. For storage, it's 2 terabyte SSD, and the speed is like 7400 megabits a second. I have 9 Lian Infinity fans, 1200 watt gold power supply, motherboard trimmers. I think that's about it. But other than that, I've got my beautiful wife here. A bunch of floating shelves. These little things right here are statues of our dogs. But the posters you see everywhere are from a company called Displate. They're like pieces of sheet metal that have the art like printed on them. But I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, you want to get in the video? All right, pose for the thumbnail. You're doing great. All right, but if there's any questions you have about anything, feel free to let me know in the comments. I probably left a couple things out, so just let me know if you have questions. But you guys and gals have a great day. Catch you on the next one. Dun, 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 dun.